start by talking about today's practice and just where you feel you and this team are at this point in camp.
Yeah, I mean, we've gotten better. Simple as that. That was the goal, to come out here each and every practice and to get better. Coach just said that at the end. I think we've gotten better at this point. Some good things, some bad things. Today was a great day. It put a lot of good stuff on tape for us to learn from. Still, we got some young guys that are coming along that we need something from, and they're getting it. You saw a little bit of today in the scrimmage when they went live. So we're getting better, and that's the main focus. And as long as we keep doing that, we'll put ourselves in good position.
The defense secondary in the red zone looked like they were making you wait a little bit longer. What were they doing?
Yeah, I mean, that's their coverage. They're playing patient. They're dropping those guys in the coverage. That's real life stuff, real time stuff. I mean, if you look at the number of touchdowns or the statistics, red zone touchdowns, majority of them are off schedule. So that's real football when they're playing like that, and we have to get off schedule and scramble around and make plays. So that's real.
Here in training camp, you want to beat them, but during the season, obviously, you need them. How do you kind of balance that? Like, if they force you to make a bad play, I think that's a good thing in the long run, I guess.
Yeah, 100%. It's good competition. You don't want to come out here and just bully on your defense and not have confidence in them. So it goes both ways, and I think you just watching practice over these 8 practices or so, you can say that it's back and forth. It's back and forth. They win a drill, we win a drill. They might win one day, but we come back and we respond the next day. And that's just good competition. That's iron sharpening iron, and we're making each other better. And they're good. I mean, I can't say we've been out here beating up on them, and I damn sure wouldn't say they're beating up on us. So it's doing the right thing.
What does it mean to you to have Travis back?
It means a lot. Just a smart guy, one of the smartest guys in this league, running that offensive line, getting the call in first, allowing us to play fast, allowing me to trust what's going on, trust the protection. He's getting all his guys right in the run blocking and all that. Just allows us to play fast, and we're thankful to have him back.
How would you assess your camp so far?
One more time?
How would you assess your camp so far?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely have gotten better. Had a couple of turnovers, but it's simply just trying throws. I wanted to make throws, wanted to try them, the whole risk versus reward, and I'm getting better. And at the end of the day, that's what I'm trying to do. I mean, I've had some good days. I've had some better days and not so good days, but that's part of it. As we said, this defense is good. They're going to do that. They're going to frustrate me. They're going to frustrate a bunch of quarterbacks that we play throughout the season. So it's just part of it.
Where do you think you've improved while you're down here in this practice?
I mean, I always tell you guys, it's hard to just say one area. When I come out here, I'm not just trying to tone in on one thing or hone in on one thing and say if I get better at this, it was a successful day. I'm trying to get better at everything from the motions, from the way that we're getting up and attacking the ball, the way how fast we're presenting our offense or our plays at the line of scrimmage, to snapping the ball, to the execution, to the footwork, the accuracy. All of it entails this position, and I'm just trying to get better at that each day. Yeah, I mean, they're getting better. They've come out here and they've had some good days. They definitely have had some good days. It's exciting to see. They come in and they work and they want to learn. And that's what you ask of a young receiver is your ears wide open, you're wanting to learn, you want to know what the quarterback's thinking. And that's what all these guys have done, whether they're in there with me, whether they're in there with Coop or with Mike. They're just trying to figure it all out, and that's all you can ask of them. But they have the talent. So as long as they continue to stay in their playbook, know what they're doing, they'll put themselves in a good spot. So much. He's a beast. He is. I mean, you look out here and all these contested catches he's making. It's nothing different than what he was making in the latter part of the year last year. But he's just grown from this camp, from last year's camp to this camp. Completely different person. It's exciting to see him just coming into his own and having the confidence and telling me, hey, throw me the ball. It's one-on-one. I always say I want the guy that never thinks he's covered versus the guy that comes back, hey, I wasn't there. So Mike's one of those guys. He's always open and we're always communicating.
Holland's another guy, too. He's got some opportunities with Elliott not here, and you want to use him in the passing game in addition to run game. Can I talk about where he is and what you've seen from him so far?
So much. One of the most exciting players to me of this training camp. Just the things that he's been able to do, running the ball, catching the ball out of the backfield. He's making plays, and he's really an intelligent dude, a really smart guy. When we're in the offense, we're in the offensive units, or we're in the team meetings, anytime coach calls him out on his responsibility without a hesitation, he's getting that right. And that's what you want to see from a young guy. That's what the players and the coaches want to see. And he's been delivering. And he comes out each and every day with that mindset of how can I be better than I was yesterday. And he's going to help us out.
Well, since David opened that door about Elliott not being here, you don't have your Gatorade with you. Have you talked to him this week? Did you listen at all?
If you watched that interview, I said I talked to him often. So.
Well, I did. I think this week though.
Yeah. No, I'm just messing with you. But yeah, I have. I mean, I've talked to him. We've communicated. And as I said, I mean, obviously we missed the player that he is, but I know that he's getting better. I know that he's working on his game. He's in shape. He's going to make sure that he comes back, and when he's back on this team, he's a better player than when than before camp or before the spring. And then, yeah, I mean, he's a good friend. Obviously, you want him out here, but that's business.
Does that friendship supersede everything? I mean, will it ever get to the point where you go, hey, look, I know what you're doing, but we need you here, or is that off limits because of your friendship?
Yeah, friendship is friendship and business is business. You don't cross those.
Do you ever get sore during camp, or what do you do to kind of preserve your arm at all? Or are you not old enough yet to worry about that stuff?
I wouldn't say it's about being old enough. I'd say it's about the way you're throwing the ball. And a lot of the stuff that I've been working on in the offseason is for your arm not to be tired. So no, my arm doesn't really necessarily get tired, but I do a lot of maintenance on it. I do a lot of prehab on it, and that stops that effect of being sore. So I don't have to worry about that. Just taking care of the body, nutrition, and all those things.
Coach Garrett talked again today about your ability to connect with so many different people. When did you first realize you had that ability, and what stands out growing up the first time that happened?
I don't know. I mean, I can't say I remember the first time it happened. I'd say I always had a lot of friends and a lot of different friends. A lot of friends that like this, a lot of friends that like that, and for some reason I found interest in all the different things. So, and I think that's what allows me to connect. Is I'm always trying to learn, always trying to grow, meet new people, figure out what makes people click, and I think just my interest in that just allows me to connect with people.
Is that why you picked your major that way in college and your master's as well? Is that?
Yeah, I mean 100%. I mean, it wasn't my initial major going into college, and then after, like everybody does, switching once or twice, really sat down and figured out what it was that interests me. And yeah, with psychology, it's the fact of what makes people tick, how to get people going, how to find their purpose. And as I said, it's just my interest in how the human mind works, and everybody's is different.
What was your initial major?
My initial major? Business law.
It's gonna be a lawyer, huh?
I wanted to be. I still could be. So initially business law, then I switched to teaching and coaching. And I wasn't a big fan of anatomy and physiology. It wasn't.
Business law, like it's contract law, huh?
Say again?
Business law kind of relates to contract.
I can't hear you.
Any update on the contract? How about that?
Say again?
Psychology was your third?
Psychology is my third. Yeah. Reverse psychology, right? Yeah. I can do that too.
What do you enjoy most about coming out here, just training camp?
I mean, everything. I mean, honestly, these facilities, the way the people come out here and support us each and every day, the fans, just being able to quiet these guys down behind me for this time. Trust me, when I get off this, it'll go back the other way. So just the support that we get. I mean, the weather, it's hard to beat. I don't know if there's a better place to have training camp. I mean, obviously, this is the only thing that I know, but it's great. It's great.
Jack, you told us in San Diego a big part of the camaraderie about the trip y'all took. What was the football like? Did you guys script it out and what you were going to do each day? How did all that? What was the football part of that trip?
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say we scripted it out. I knew what I wanted to work on. I knew the guys knew what they wanted to work on. So we went out there, spent a little bit of the first part just working out on our own, getting our bodies going. Then we're on the field for, a couple of hours. And it wasn't necessarily strenuous back-to-back routes, just going and going, but it was talking through routes. All right, well, you run this route. Let's see how you want to work it. This is how I want to throw it. And when you're there with that many guys, yeah, I can go a couple of hours long, and that's how it was. But it was great. It was definitely beneficial.
You set the hotel and all this stuff up. It seemed like it was nice.
Yeah, I mean, I picked up the spot. I mean, I picked the spot that we were going, and yeah, set it all up. That's what leaders do, you know.
Paid for it.
Maybe so.
That's what leaders do.
That's what leaders do.
We've talked to you a lot before about these changes in the passing game and Kellen and all of that. But when you reviewed last year, this team had like the second highest number of sacks it's ever had in franchise history. How many of that would you put on you, and how much? I mean, does that number have to come down for you to do what you want to do?
100% has to come down. And type of guy I am, I'm gonna say 50 or more is on me. I can get the. Yeah, I mean, I'm saying. I don't know the number. I'm saying 50% or more.
No, I know.
50% or more is on me.
You weren't taking 50.
Yeah, 50% or more on me. Simply just knowing where my check down is and getting it out of my hand, whether it's completed or not. Just not taking those negative yards. And you look at the good teams. You look at the teams that are in the Super Bowl. Those are teams that don't have many negative plays. So I'll start with myself of getting the ball out, knowing what I need to do with it. But then again, sometimes I'm able to make plays with keeping the ball in my hand, extended plays. So it's a fine line. You just have to find that line and ride it the best you can. So, yeah, appreciate you guys.
Thanks, man.